I ran into someone recently who said, I love your videos. When I couldn't afford therapy, I would just listen to what you were doing with your therapist and copy those things, and it really helped me during a dark time. So for those of you guys who can't afford therapy, first of all, just in case you didn't know, you can look into sliding scale therapists in your area. I have several friends who go and pay $20 a session or whatever they can and work with a sliding scale therapist, so that may be worth looking into. But if time or money is just not available to you right now, I wanted to offer some basic tips that you can utilize. First off, get real about your foundation. Look at your sleep schedule, sunlight exposure, nutritional intake, exercise regimen, and your social interactions and the quality of them. I know that these basics are really annoying, but having a solid foundation is crucial for mental wellness. If you're getting like 4 hours of sleep, never moving, eating junk food, and living in perpetual darkness, the rest of these tools are not gonna matter and they're not gonna make a difference. Step number one is always assessing your base. And be really honest with yourself. Take a good hard look at your lifestyle habits and then strengthen the pillars that need it. Second, journal, journal, journal. It's free, it's easy, and you don't ever need to reread it if you don't want to. But getting your thoughts out of your head and on paper is gonna clear your mind of them. Journaling also helps you build a relationship with yourself and take accountability since you don't have that second party available to you. Now, in an ideal world, you would mostly stick to gratitude and recognizing your strengths. So reviewing your week and writing down specific moments you felt you did a good job or exemplified a behavior you're proud of or used a strength of yours. I also write down lists every day of what I'm getting right, what is good in my life, as well as what I'd like to adjust moving forward. But in high anxiety moments, it's also helpful to write out all of your thoughts on paper to help you emotionally regulate. I also write down lists every day of what I'm getting right and what I'd like to adjust moving forward. Journaling is also really helpful when you have a high anxiety moment and you need to just emotionally regulate. That's when venting is very helpful. But finally, you want to utilize the thought record CBT exercise. So thought records are used to teach about the interactions between thoughts, feelings, and behaviors as tools for us clients to record our own experiences. They are a great way to start challenging and changing your irrational thoughts. So here's a sample thought record worksheet if you want to screenshot that right now, or you can also just Google thought record PDF. With this, you will reflect on an experience and utilize the following prompts. So for example, let's say you have a lot of anxiety in the early phase of dating, and that's something that's led to self-sabotage or overthinking. So you're like, I gotta nip that in the bud. So one, record the situation or circumstance you're in, whether that's a date or waiting to hear from the person after a first date. 2, track your moods and rate their intensity. This can be feelings of inadequacy or unlovability, frustration, anger, defeat. 3, track the automatic thoughts that occurred, any memories that came up for you or noticeable beliefs you had, like, I'm not worthy of love. I can't believe I'm like this. I'll never find someone. Why can't I be normal? 4, the evidence that supports that thought. For this portion, write factual evidence that supports your conclusions. Well, I technically don't have any evidence other than the fact that I'm single and I haven't heard from this person after a first date. And then 5, you're gonna write evidence that does not support the thought. I can't say that I'll never find love because I am out here and I am trying. I have no idea what this person's experience was of me because they haven't communicated it. And finally 6, create alternative balanced thoughts like, dating is hard and I'm at least proud of myself that I'm getting out there and showing up and trying. All I can do is be myself and trust that when it's right, it'll work out. And that anyone who's really meant for me is gonna be communicative about that and show their interest. And I can choose to believe I am worthy of love because I am. Now you can do a thought record for any and all situations, whether it's family, career, friendships, any place that you find yourself wanting to change your patterns and habits. It's very helpful and I think it's the most effective tool of CBT. So if you can't afford therapy, these are the tools I would suggest starting out with, and it doesn't sound like much, it sounds pretty simple, but it's quite a lot. Good luck. I'm Anna Arcana. Thank you to the patrons who supported today's episode, and thank you to my daddy, Squarespace, for sponsoring today's video. If you guys aren't familiar with my dad yet, I don't know where you've been. But Squarespace is an all-in-one website platform to build a beautiful, gorgeous website, sell your products, and engage with your audience. So if you're like me and you don't know anything about how to code, Squarespace is perfect. They have all of these professional website templates that you use as a starting point, and then you customize them to your specific brand and aesthetic. It looks so sophisticated, but on the back end, it's just drag and drop, and it's very easy and intuitive to build, and just as easy to keep updated. You can create an online store and sell custom merch. So for me, that's my online guidebook about how I do my work and accomplish my goals. But for you, that could be physical products, services, or classes. Whatever it is, the creator economy is booming. So carve out your niche right now, BB. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and whenever you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Anna and use code Anna for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.